So, Alana's turned up asking about John. John? There's something you need to tell us? Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Sheltered 2, where we're just getting back from our big adventure out in the outer worlds there. I'm going to have Helen, obviously, repair something, because something is always breaking down. We're getting back to normal. We're getting all our stats back up. We're going off to have a bite to eat, get a shower, and then as soon as we humanly can, I want to get right back out on the road. There's the corpse of Roger. I've been looking for you. You were kind of weirdly hidden. Hang on. Helen, when you're done with that, I need a new grave. Yeah, we'll get you buried in a sec, man. Sorry, you were kind of hidden behind the filing cabinet there. Yeah, I want to go right back out because we discovered a whole new little area down here, and there's a lot of residential areas that we have not explored. If we found another car park down in that area, that would be good, but there's a residential we've never been to, whole bunch of apartment complexes we have never been to yet, all sorts of good stuff we can be getting out of there. Okay, we're getting back in, we're getting some food, we're going to take a shower, everything's going to be fine. Wouldn't kill us to have another kitchen table. People are kind of standing up eating here. Brenda, what are you up to these days? You could use a shower, but that's about it. Brenda, talk to me about your stats, please. What are you terrible at? You could get a little strength going. Why don't you do a little bit of work on the old weight bench here, the old weightlifting thing. See if you can get that strength up. Hang on, John, before you go to bed, could you just very quickly repair the kitchen table? No, you're off to have a snooze. Understandable, man. I'll get somebody else to do it. Don't worry. Helen, could you please bury Roger and then go and repair a bunch of things, especially the heater in the bedroom area. There's no power to this. That's fine. We'll cope with that. And then repair the kitchen table. And then repair whatever else is broken down, because I'm sure I'll find a couple of things around here somewhere. Yes, there we go. A good old wind turbine. Repair that, please. Daniel, I got a couple of things for you to do down here, man. Could you please... actually, let me backtrack that a little bit, Daniel. Hang on. I want to really get moving on my second bedroom idea, because we got, 6, 7 people here, and they're all trying to take a snooze at once. I could just get a partition wall and a dirt room. Can I get any other kind of rooms? No stone room and no plaster room. Okay, we'll put together a dirt room down here, and then a partition wall between them. I'll put a heater up in there. Why am I so sad? What's going on with me? Why am I so miserable? I recently killed someone. Maybe. I don't know. I can't be expected to remember all these things. I'm in pain. I'm in the dark. And I've been insulted by John twice. Well, that's kind of the way things go around here. I'll go harvest some mushrooms. That always cheers me up. Alright, so let's get this partition wall going there. Daniel, you can get on that whenever you get a chance. And then not this. Let's get the heater going in the same room. Yeah, Daniel's already on the case. Excellent. Good job, Daniel, as usual. You complete nut job. Speedy builder. Daniel, you're something totally different. Tier 2 bed would be nice down here. Let's squeeze that guy in there. And then I guess we'll put up some kind of light, otherwise they'll be whining about being in the dark. Can't really afford the power, but we're going to do it anyway. Alright, thankfully what we do have right now is a fair number of decent materials, so we're getting that going on. And then again, we're going to go out and get some more very, very soon. John, looks like you could use a shower. It's occupado, man, sorry. Well, Helen, if you've got nothing to do, why don't you become a little bit more perceptive? There's no power. Power is something I gotta conquer pretty soon. This is fueled up, but this is pretty badly wrecked. We should repair that pretty soon, the battery bank. You're making some mushroom soup. I'm getting some mushroom soup. You're getting some mushroom soup. We're basically just doing mushroom soup around here. Daniel's gonna have a nap. Brenda, when you get up, you're actually gonna be in great shape. Oh, you've got a bit of a perk point here. What have you got? Strength. Okay. Well, again, why don't you be... I was going to say, why don't you be better at strength? What's this? Blunt force specialization. Yeah, I mean, you're probably going to have a baseball bat, so you may as well have that. And then what have we got? Yeah, purchase that upgrade. Oh, I got 2 of them. Oh, even better. Yeah, I'll take that. And then do I have yet another one? No, not that. Strength, please. Do I have something else I could be doing here? Yeah, whole bunch of points here. Great, good. What do we get in fortitude? I only got the 1 point in fortitude. Home turf advantage. Yep, I'm going to keep taking that and maxing that out because that's going to keep happening more and more often. Kevin, my man, what are you up to? Nothing. Okay. Why don't you go repair the battery bank and then find something else to do with your time? There's something broken up here. There's always something broken up here. Oh, I got lots of points kicking around here. All right, let's start out with strength. I don't even know where I got that point, but there it is. Headbutting never really seems to work out, but yeah, what the heck, I'm going to take it anyway. And then let's get dexterity. That is more important. Aimed gunshot. That is a very low stamina cost on that now. Maxing that out. Let's take that. I am taking the pistol more and more often. Now, charisma. Placebo effect. While I'm in combat and not unconscious, all damage dealt is reduced by 10%. Oh, that's going to be hard to beat. What else do you have? Marching songs. Ooh, traveling speed while on foot. That is good. Confuse opponent. 75% chance of working. The character becomes dazed. Very high stamina cost, though. I mean, that's it. That's all I'm going to get done. No, let's do this passive placebo effect. That's way better. All right, fortitude. What do we got now? Hardened skin. Damage down. Solid. Can't beat that. And I'm going to take a sec to repair some of our bags and things like that. Those will make one more trip. That's fine. We'll keep those going. Yeah, let's get all of our bags upgraded. Well, not upgraded, but repaired. That'll do for that. And then I think we might be able to get back out on the road. Everyone is basically kind of okay. Why don't you go have some mushroom soup there? Have this one. It's about to go off. Sorry, that's a little gross. And before we go out, let me just check out the old factions here, see if there's any really easy jobs we can do while we're out and about. I was thinking, we haven't really checked in with the New Order or Black Roses in a long time. These guys like us, but it wouldn't kill us if they liked us even more. Got a capture and a rescue. Not so much with that. I'm going to X that one out, and we'll get a refresh on that at some point. We did do that properly, right? Yes, I'm sure I want to cancel it. There we go. Rare item. Perfect. Thank you. Yep, absolutely. Whatever it is, we will go and get it. It's usually right next door. So, no, sorry, I wanted to go back to that. Let's see what we could do maybe for the New Order. Do you have a similar one? That would be great. Let me X this one out. Okay, emergency resources, cogs, and pipes. I could live without the capture, actually. We'll keep the emergency resources, then we'll wait for a bit of a refresh on that one. Okay, where do we think that this rare item is? Usually it's right across the street. Yeah, it's right across the street. Okay, super. All right, Helen, you're probably pretty good there. You've increased your perception, so you can probably chill out on reading the old perception books there. You can go get your basic needs met, but let's check out that perception. What could you be doing? Poison less. Okay. Expedited healing, 50% less stamina. That's actually pretty good. I like that one. Quick study. Oh, no, let's just do quick study. Let's just have you learning things faster, and then we'll narrow it down from there. I think we're in a position to set up the expedition at this point. Okay, I think I've got everyone ready to go here. I've got Kevin with the shotgun, Cynthia with the crossbow. And looking at the last bit of combat we did, I think I've seriously underestimated crossbow. This is a powerful weapon, and it doesn't take a lot of dexterity to use it. John naturally has the bladed baseball bat because he wrecks everything with that. And I'm going in with the pistol. I've got a good amount of ammo, got a couple of med kits, some bandages. Oh, I put this bag in the wrong place. How did that end up there? Does everyone have a bag? You do, but these bags actually carry more. So take that out of there and then give that to Cynthia. No, take the bag out, put that in there, give that. What's the problem? Is this just... Oh, okay, this is just garbage. All right, that's why it keeps going to that spot. It needs to be repaired. That's fine. You can just take the satchel. I know it's a little less carry capacity, but it will get the job done. Okay, next, we are going to go first to here, obviously, to get the rare item. And then, what is this over here again? Petrol station. We've been there recently. Okay, we won't bother with that. Now, one of these we went to 2 days ago there, never here. So then we're going to go over to here, and then probably to this one, and then probably to this one. And then we'll get an eyeball as what else is going on in the area. All right, off we go. Let's throw extra rations in there. I've got Brenda doing some preemptive repairs out here, because that's never going to hurt. That's never a bad idea. What would it take for us to put up yet another wind turbine? I hesitate to put up another, because I could put up another generator. I could just flat out make another generator. I mean, eventually, 4 sheets of metal, and I've got that. Maybe I should just do that. That's 8 kilowatts per hour. What is the wind turbine-y thing? What does that do for a living? 8 kilowatts per hour. And again, a few sheets of metal. I feel the wind is slightly more reliable than fuel. Well, okay. All right, Brenda, what would it take for us to do a bunch of sheets of metal here? No, not so much with that. Okay. Make what you can make. And then, did I leave anything in the recycler? I sure did. Well, there's a bunch more of them. Cool. Yeah, there's our rare item done. So we got that done. I was just saying we need petrol. Well, there it is. It's a full container right there. Obviously, take all of that, confirm that, and keep going on your way, guys. You're doing a great job so far. Brenda, I found some more metal. So if you could make some more metal sheets, that would be great. Go ahead and make, I don't know, like 4 more of those. We always need those around the place anyway. I don't really know where I'm going to fit the thing, but how about we get that anywhere at all? And why don't you do this in daylight when you can see what you're doing? All right, just keep it moving. I'll have you fixing things in a sec. Oh, never mind. We're under attack. Of course we are. Members of a faction. Oh, new order. Yeah, they're fine. They're totally fine with us. Yeah, we'll just we'll go on our way. Nah, don't even really want to trade with you. I don't really have anything I want to trade away. So no problems with them at all. And because he's some sort of magical deity, Daniel just got a point of dexterity. Of course you did. How about, sure, blade specialization. Why not, man? Why not? You know what? You take whatever you want, dude. It's all Daniel's day around here. There's no power in this building. There's 0 power in this building right now. So Alana's turned up asking about John. John? There's something you need to tell us? I know you're in there. Did you think you can get away with it? Can't sit forever. I'll be waiting outside. John's like halfway down the street, Alana. You probably actually passed each other as you were coming in. Come meet me on your own. Okay. If by on your own you mean I still get the bladed baseball bat, then yeah, sure, maybe. Members of a faction. The church. I actually don't remember if these guys like us or not. Oh, no, they like us just fine. There's a big smiley face there. No, we're just going to walk away from you. Okay, now that I can actually see what I'm doing out here, let's get another wind turbine going. You could fit right over there. I'll get Daniel on that. He is the smartest person in the bunker. Brenda, I see you've chosen to just work out with the weights. Good job. Excellent. You got some points out of that, too. All right, let's assign you some things. Point of strength, headbutting, again, setting bones, kicking people. Yeah, kick people. You seem like the sort. Okay, and fortitude. What could we be doing there? The resistance to cold is actually going to work out great right now because we have no heat. Working long hours. Okay, that's cool. Shared healing. That's nice, actually. I like that. Valiant. They'll deal more damage when they're banged up, and reduces the amount of damage taken. Again, that's good. That's really hard to beat. I don't know how just taking less damage is ever going to be a bad thing. And while you're here, would you actually like to repair that wind turbine? Trying to get as much power going up here as we can. Now, team's done with the first search. Ooh, not much in there. One of those floppy disks, I mean, that's great. Might actually have enough points to buy something decent. Apart from that, not so great there. All right, let's just confirm that and keep on moving. We'll hit a couple more of these areas. I especially want to see what opens up when we clear out that fog of war over there. Daniel's back in. He's going to repair a couple of things. Boy, I'd love to find another car park. Remind me one more time what we're missing, please. Spark plug, clutch cable. Wait a minute, we got that, didn't we? Yeah, we got that in there. I knew we got that in there. Okay, car battery and a spark plug. Okay, cool. Man, not much better in the next one either. Whew, rough haul here. We got some books. We can always trade those away. Ooh, this has already been picked clean by somebody, and weirdly, it wasn't us. Well, we found another motorcycle chassis, which is great. I don't have the one up and running that I have right now, but well, sure, we'll take another one home. Sledgehammer, 18 strength on that. That's going to be a little while. Oh, were those? Oh, I thought they were antidepressants. I got all excited. Stimulants and... oh, antidepressant. Oh, good news, Daniel. We're coming home with something for you there. Take all of that. Confirm that. Now what? Now what do we got down here? A park? Okay, that's another residential over there. Sure, let's change your route up a little bit. So let's go here and here And have we been there? Never. Okay. We're going to go there, there, and there, and then we will come home. Brenda was doing a bit of reading and has got a perception point up there. What could you be doing with that? Assess opponent. You know what? Take it. I don't know what it'll do, but take it. We had somebody use it on us. It didn't seem to do anything fantastic, but just in case. Daniel, are you wicked tired or something? Yeah, go take a nap, man. It's cool. You could have the new bedroom if you want. No, just go have a snooze. Just take a nap. You're vitally important around here, despite my best intentions of trying to get you killed several times. Brenda's still going to be more perceptive. Helen's having a bite to eat. And then you could take care of some other basic needs there, like getting a drink of water, maybe having a nap yourself. You've got some points as well. What did you get? Dexterity? Okay. What do I think you're going to go into? I wonder if gunshot also affects crossbow. Does that count as a gun? It might. I mean, I might put it under the same category. Nick artery. Yeah, boy, that is a lot of stamina. I bet the stamina might come down, though, if I keep getting points in it. So I'm going to take that now. Nothing else that you've got? No, nothing else. How about you, Brenda? Did I deal with all your points? I did. Excellent. Yeah, there's some stuff in here. Nice pair of binoculars. Another bicycle. This has been a really disappointing trip. There's just not a lot of good stuff around here. And we'll see what's over here, obviously, but whew, this is grim. All right, what do we got? I think I've got everyone going to bed. Yep, everyone's going to take a nap. Daniel's up. Of course he is. And Daniel's actually pretty good to go in the grand scheme of things. Daniel, what could you be doing around here? Is there anything we could be building? Might be kind of fun. How about some tier 3 stuff? You are awfully smart, so weirdly, we're going to use you to build everything. I still want to get my greenhouse out at some point. Actually, it's only one more piece of glass. Hang on. It's only one more piece of glass. I bet we're coming home with that. I could finally get my greenhouse. I wish I could sort of preemptively look at it. Like, click on it, and it would have a thing that says, no, you can't build this. But I'd like to move it around the map and see how big it is and where I might potentially put it. Oh, we've got to be coming home with a piece of glass in there somewhere. Speaking of which, I'm going to do some quick recycling here on... I don't need 5 baseball bats. That's a little extreme. Unless you're forming a team. I also probably don't need 4 or 5 sets of knuckles. These are all 3-star, though. I bet those would have value to a trader. I mean, I'm not getting a ton of stuff out of it. It's just wood and metal shavings, but those metal shavings are really, really important. I need those in everything. Anything else that I forgot to recycle? No, we'll just get that going. All right, a little bit of extra material there. Now, a little bit of better stuff in here, including a brand new school bag. That is very handy. All right, well, we'll certainly take all of this stuff. Getting towards weight capacity here, and I think we're basically out of food, so we may as well go home now. This is the Church of Hope's little outpost. Okay, this was really disappointing. I was hoping for a lot better stuff around there. Oh well, off we go. We've run into the mob, and they're a teensy tiny bit fussy with us. I'd like to run away, if we could, and if not, yeah, okay, we did get away, good. I'd prefer not to murder you. We're actually doing pretty good at keeping almost everybody happy. So we are trusted with almost everyone. Just the mob and Los Muertos could build up a little bit more with them, and they'd stop trying to murder us every time we got through their territory. And we could probably get away with murdering 1 or 2 of them every now and then. You know, nothing major. It's just if we needed to pick a couple off, we could afford the reputation hit. And these guys are obviously loving us. I'd love to get something up with more, even more with Black Roses. I want to see what the next thing is. So we'll get that rare item. And then we'll get something else in there. Hopefully it'll be something easy, like another rare item or giving them materials or something like that. I believe we can become allied. And then maybe they can do the fighting for us. Now, the mob found us again. Alright, what is... Can we just leave, member CTK mob? Can we just leave? It's 4 against 1. You're not going to win. So I'd love it if we could just end this non-violently. And we're totally going to try to do some more favors for you and get you to like us a little bit more. Anything going on up here besides the alarming number of dead people? Wow, we've killed a lot of people. We've just really, really killed a lot of people. Most of it was on them, though. They came to us, and they got all punchy, and we fought back. Brenda, you're not doing anything. I think I've already got somebody else repairing that heater. Why don't you go grab some mushrooms, because it's mushroom time again. You know what? Let's go nuts. How about we try something different? Let's put some potatoes in there instead. And then obviously just go cook all of that soup that we just did. It just rained, so we are 100% fine for water. I'm not even sweating water. 400 units of water. And it's spring. Oh, it's spring. Oh, good. Winter is finally over. About time. Brenda, when you're done with that, go repair that thing. How about preemptive repairs? What could we do? Ooh, yeah, get that oxygen filter repaired. Anything else out here? Yeah, we may as well repair that while you're here. Just go on a bit of a spree, if you could, please. Wow, we just cannot get down the street here. This is just crazy. All right, it's the church again. We'll just walk away. Actually, I say that. Hang on, we've got some tradable stuff now. We got a bunch of tradable stuff. Do you have anything good? Is that a rock? Oh, I love rocks. Yeah, we'll definitely take a rock from you. Duct tape would not be bad either. I'll guarantee you I've got some stuff in here I can get rid of. Even some of the excess crossbow bolts, because I can make those like nothing. Soap, not a bad idea. Pretty good on seeds. I'll take some sand off of you. Oh, there's my glass right there, just to make sure I've got it. And then you want 60 for this? Oh, I'm sure I can put that together. Don't sell Daniel's antidepressant, but I will sell virtually everything else. No, he's going to love that. Make sure you don't sell the antidepressant. How about, would you like some flowers? How about a couple of flowers here that I probably am not going to do anything with in the near future? Have another one of those and another one of those. Perfect. There we go. Yeah, we definitely want to get those preemptive repairs done because there's a sandstorm coming. Let's make sure we do that. What did Daniel do now? Increased fortitude and increased dexterity. Daniel, I don't know what you are anymore. I don't know what you are anymore. Who is it now? It's the New Order. They love us. Go away. You know what wouldn't be bad? I wouldn't mind an option when that pops up to say, it's someone who's already trusted with you. Would you like to completely ignore this? Because I would. I don't even want to bother going to this particular screen. I just want to walk away. I wouldn't mind that. That'd be a nice little change, a little pop-up that says, do you even want to bother with this? They're not going to fight you. No, I don't want to bother with it. Thank you for letting me know. We'll just go on our way. Okay, Helen, eat that, and then when you're done, take some of the mankier stuff here and make some rations out of them. We are actually kind of a little low on those. And make one out of that, too. There we go, 53 rations. Get a bite to eat yourself, and then, Daniel. Oh, Daniel, all right. Let me deal with all of your upgrades. Come here, sir, come here. You are just some kind of strange machine, I don't know. Sure, why don't you... No, not the retreat, that's dull. Sure, aim gunshot. Why not, Daniel? Go for it. And then fortitude. Why don't you... Working long... You do work long hours. You do work long hours. You're the smartest guy in the bunker. You do most of our crafting. Shared healing. Valiant. That could have come up ages ago, but not really anymore. Less damage. Blood transfusion. That sounds like something Daniel would do. No, let's have you be less tired, or at least not getting as tired as quickly when you're doing stuff around here, because you do a lot of stuff around here. And just before we got home, we've got these guys kicking around. Sure, we'll look at your trading items. You got anything good? No, you didn't want to trade. Okay, fine. That's totally cool. I didn't really want to trade that much with you. Helen, why don't you... What are you doing now? Oh, you're going to make those rations. Okay, good, good. Why don't you go have a shower after that, and then why don't you actually do a little cleanup? Why don't you clean the shelter up a little bit? It's a little gross around here. And then you, Brenda, why don't you clean the kitchen table, please? And actually, what's the status of it? Go ahead, repair it while you're there. Look again at preemptive repairs. Yep, repair that water collector, otherwise that'll get wrecked in the sandstorm. Definitely, whatever this is, this wind turbine... Oh, these things go down so quickly. They are just a bunch of matchsticks. I'm not wholly surprised by that. Well, we're back. A rather disappointing trip, but we are back. And let's get all of our stuff. Oh, some things broke. That's okay. We'll deal with that over time. So, take all of our stuff. Ooh, I gotta get some more storage sooner rather than later. That's fine. That's totally... I've got a spot for that, actually. You know what? Before I forget that I need storage, what did I do with Daniel? Where did he go? Daniel, there you are. When you're done with your shower, can you make some more storagey kinds of things? Maybe one of the larger ones might be nice. Large storage unit. Yeah, we can get that in here. Pop that guy. I wish you could put it in the garage. I mean, I do see space there. But put it right down in here. This will be fine for right now. There's a little water thing down there, too. All right, we got all the stuff. Let me set up the recycler. Wow, nothing really to recycle out of that. I'm going to recycle that one set of binoculars because I'd like to get the... Actually, am I? Maybe I should just sell that. It does have a trade value of 90. I'll just sell that. I got all these pistols, which actually weirdly do not have that high a trade value. 80 for the 3-star. That's not bad. Yeah, we really didn't really get anything to recycle. We got a lot of component parts, which is great, but nothing really to recycle. Okay, never mind then. Now, before I forget, let's contact the guys. What did we do that for? Black roses? I think we did that for black roses. Yep, we've got your thing. Okay, so you come and get that. Close that out, please. Oh, no, go back to that. I actually want to look at that. I just want to check new order. Do you guys got anything good? Emergency resources we could work on. Gonna take a while, though. Okay, anything else we could be doing? How about the mob? Those guys basically don't like us very much. What kind of jobs do you got? A rescue and a rare item. Oh, goodness, yes. Yes, we'll absolutely do that. Thank you very much. And nothing much with Los Muertos, a capture and a rescue. I'll take the capture out, and we'll wait for something to refresh there. And then I wanted to load in, not a blueprint, the floppy disks. There we go. 2 leader points. All right. Well, what have I got? 4? Can I get something good with that? I'm seeing some melee stuff here. Great Swing and Fists of Steel. How about Deadeye? 25% extra range damage with all weapons. Ranged weapons, rather. Excuse me. All ranged weapons. What else? Like, what's Killer Instinct? What would I be saving up for? There's my all weapons right there. There's 50% damage with all weapons. That is pretty good. Survival Specialist, talk to me. Take an extra 200 rads before getting radiation poisoning. Okay, that's cool. That's neat. Super Cardio, extra 2 stamina per turn. Ooh. An extra 2 stamina per turn? I'd just be swimming in stamina. Oh, that is tough. Deadeye, I'll just do more damage. But Super Cardio, I'd be able to take more shots. I'd be able to, well, kind of do more damage. I'm gonna take that. Yep, I'm gonna take that. And then I think the next one I want is Deadeye. All right, so we've got 1 point left. We're gonna need a lot more floppy disks out of that to get anywhere near Deadeye. But I think that's solid. My regen on stamina should just be overhaul mode now. And it doesn't take that much stamina to use the pistol. I'm going to be a lot of pistoling in the near future. I think that is an excellent place to call it on Shelter 2 for today. Slightly disappointing expedition. But we did get a rare item, and that will be something to perk up the other factions. They'll love that sort of thing. And we'll pick up some more Shelter 2 again next time. Hey, guys, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. I mean, you just have no idea how vitally important a toilet is until you don't have one in space. You know when those alarm company advertisements say somebody's the victim of a robbery every 11 seconds? It's these guys. It's the Powells. They are, in fact, the victim of a robbery every 11 seconds because, me. Gotta give these guys credit for doing jumping jacks in plate mail armor. That is a hardcore workout. Wow. You, like all guards in the entirety of Elix, are a terrible guard. You specifically said, I can't go in here until I complete a quest. But look at me, Xander. I'm going in here without completing a quest.